This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 122 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, we are a mere 2 weeks away from the biggest match in NWA-TNA history. We're on September 8th. Jeff Hardy will challenge the NWA World Champion, Jeff Jarrett. Now, I feel like I've said that the past 2 or 3 weeks. But in the world of entertainment, podcasting, radio, whatever you want to call it, it's called a tease. And that's what I'm doing here. But Jeff Hardy will be in action tonight. That's right. As he prepares for his championship match, once again, in 2 weeks' time. Tonight he is teaming up with AJ Styles and Ron Killings, 2 former NWA champions, to take on Kid Kash, Dallas, and Monty Brown. So, Dallas, I must ask you, in 2 weeks' time, has your opinion changed? Is Jeff Hardy going to be the NWA World Champion?
I want it to happen, but I want Raven to have it even more. Let's talk about the shit that should really be happening, okay? Can we talk about that? Like Raven, should have won it over a year ago. But, we can't always have what we want here. And unfortunately, Raven isn't even in the title picture, so I can't even bitch about that too much right now.
It's funny you bring up Raven because, as you've known, as I maybe have mentioned on the podcast, I've been reviewing TNA 2007 for WrestlingRecaps.com, and I'm up to about July right now. And literally every time that I see Raven in the 2007 universe, it crosses my mind every single time that he should have been the champion April 30th, 2003. And it didn't happen. It's potentially one of the biggest misjustices in TNA booking ever that they didn't do it.
Ever. It's like mind-blowing that it didn't happen.
It's like, for me, it's a Raven not winning in 2003, and then Bobby Roode not beating Kurt Angle at Bound for Glory 2012 or whatever it was, the time where I got blocked by Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, and then then it's got to be like, hey, we forced AJ Styles out of the company.
Oh yeah.
Which I was literally, so full transparency, SummerSlam just happened, and for some reason I turned it on, and AJ Styles come out, and I go, they just had to get rid of him, didn't they? I literally thought about that last night. Yeah, we just forced him out of the company, NBD.
Well, it's so stupid, too, because I remember the story was he was making $300,000 or whatever in TNA, which really, compared to the other guys, is probably pretty low.
The people at the time, well,
RVD and Sting, they're not making just $300,000. They're probably making. Well,
I think they've said before though that Sting they weren't paying. It was Spike, so we can ignore the Sting situation.
Oh, okay. Well,
but RVD, that's a fair one to bring up. But no, you're right.
But then they offer him they cut it in half. And I think their reasoning was WWE won't take him. It's we're the only option.
Oh God. And then he went to Japan and fucking killed it. And then he went to WWE. And really, he's kind of killed it there too. So AJ Styles
almost went back. Instead of going in the Royal Rumble in 2016, he almost went back. He wanted to go back.
That's loyalty, dude.
He's like, yo, Young Bucks. He's like, yo, you guys want to go to Impact? And they were like, no.
Dude, what if AJ Styles and the Young Bucks went to Impact. Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's just like, no, I don't want to do that. They're like, no. Why are you doing that? And he's like, okay, well, I guess I'll go to WWE then. No, if you guys aren't going.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
What a crazy world. Man,
Craziness.
Imagine AJ Styles in AEW right now with all those guys.
There are a lot of guys in WWE.
That'd be wild.
Where it's like if they went to AEW, it would just be ridiculous. Like Kevin Owens should just be there probably with all of his friends.
Dude. That's gotta be.
I'd say Ciampa should probably be there. It would pretty much just become Pro Wrestling Guerrilla 2011.
That's fine.
With all like, Adam Cole, O'Reilly and stuff. I mean, the whole company.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But
yeah.
Hey, actually, before we get too much into this, we don't have a lot of notes to talk about before we dive into the show here. But I figure I might as well bring this up. I got a little story time. So once again, full transparency. Me and Bob haven't recorded in about 2 weeks because life happens. So sometimes it happens. Now, in that 2 weeks time, I posted it on our Twitter page, but I met the total package Lex Luger and the Icon Sting, which is pretty freaking cool. Some TNA alum, even though Luger only appeared like 3 times, but it counts.
How many matches did he have? 2?
2 matches, and then he did like a run-in, didn't he, or something? So he appeared a couple times.
Well, he appears again. I know that. So at least 4.
Okay, 4 that counts. He's a TNA alum.
No, yeah. If you show up one time, you're good. You're
right.
You're alum.
Pretty freaking cool. And they were both awesome. I've met Sting before. I have a TNA heavyweight title signed by the Stinger. But see, I like to say I met Steve Borden before because he didn't have face paint on when I met him the first time. He had the sunglasses. So it was like, was it 2006-ish, returning, and then they beat, like Scott Steiner beats him up, and it's like, I'm Steve Borden. Like that. That's who I met before. And now I met Sting. Full
I was
paint.
gonna ask if you like walk up to him and go, hey Steve.
Hey Steve, what's up, man?
Are you guys on a first name basis or no?
I was like, hey Stinger.
Hey Stinger.
Well, because so basically, I got a photo op of both of them, which is like a separate thing, which is pretty cool. And I walked up, like, hey Stinger, what's up, man?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, okay, so I'm gonna tell this story again. So Bob, you're gonna have to hear this twice, but
I'll probably forget the next time.
That's right. So I was in line waiting for, mind you, very, very on time. This where we went, everything. I was in line, and we were lined up outside of the store. And
I want to point out that Dallas's version of being on time is 3.5 hours early.
No. The place was on time. The signing started at 1. Sting and Luger walked out at 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Wow. Change of pace.
Right. I was also a little early though too. But anyway.
I was there at 10:30, just waiting.
No, not there. So I was in like the outside, and there was a glass window, and I'm standing right where the picture outside, right where the picture's gonna take place. Sting and Luger walk in, and we're looking at him, and Sting sets on his back, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna try to do it on the screen here so you can see. So pretend there's a poster here, right? Sting goes like this. He peers across through the glass and gives me a peace sign, and I was like, Sting!
What the fuck?
Dude, it was the funniest shit. Like, just visually, Sting peers through the glass and is like full gimmick. I was like, holy shit.
Well, did he do that meaning like 2 minutes?
No, he did it like, hey.
Jeez.
Yeah. I got a kick out of that. I thought it was like really funny.
I probably would have lost it.
And I was like, oh my god. I was
funny.
like, that's like meme worthy, like Sting moments, like peering through, like out the glass at the fans and saying,
yeah.
and I was like, I was literally the one he was like looking at right there. I ended up getting I got a board I have that's from Impact tapings. It was like circa 2000, late 2005, or no, because it's got to be 2006, 2007 because it was on it, but 2006 I think. And it was like a sign they had at the Impact Zone and Universal to like, hey, come watch live TV tapings with all your favorite wrestling stars. And it's got like Jarrett and Styles big on it, Sting's on it, and there's more. And so I had Sting sign that. Yeah, I had him sign it as the Icon Sting, which is pretty cool. And then when I told Bob this already, but after he signed it, we were like, making small talk for the quick second I got to meet him, and he's like, "Hey, can I see that again?" And I was like, "Yeah," because he wanted to see all who was on it and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, it was super cool. Luger was super nice. I found out that he literally lived in my same town that I grew up in at one point, which is like pretty crazy.
Where?
He didn't tell me the street, but the post office, the big post office, Bob, I think it's technically in North Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he lived a half mile from there. I was like, what?
When?
I think it was when he was like younger or something. He mentioned something about when he played football or something like that. I don't know if it was like maybe early adult years or anything, but he because I told him, I was like, hey, like I'm from Syracuse. I was like, you live in Buffalo, right? And whatever. He's like, yeah. I was like, we're like neighbors. I'm just making bullshit conversation, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I grew up like a half mile from this post office, and I was like, so did I. Like I also lived like very, very close to that.
Right.
And I was like, that is insane to me. So I thought that was really cool. And Luger was really, really nice. I had my I think you were with me when I bought it, Bob. I had like the Lex Express like button.
Yeah.
I wore that, and he really enjoyed that. He's like, love the button. So it was pretty cool. Really great time. If you get the chance to meet Luger or Sting, highly recommend it. Prices were very fair. Even though Austin was trying to think I spent $500, I did not even spend close to that.
My favorite Sting story is when we went to the big time wrestling show, and he was like, "There's a lot of great memories here in Syracuse," and everybody was like, "Yeah, Arquette won the title," and he was like, "That happened here?"
Yeah, well,
I was like, "Oh,
it did." Oh yeah, Syracuse. Oh yeah, David Arquette, huh? No wonder wrestling died here.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Arquette. Good shit. Okay, well, back to our regularly scheduled program here. Let's all run through the card that we just saw on our last episode covering the Impact that aired on August 20th, 2004. So let's see. Jeff Jarrett defeated Pat Kenny in 1 minute 28 seconds. And good news for Pat Kenny.
No.
We talked about it last week. We'll talk about it again here in a few minutes. Dallas and Kid Kash defeated Jarrell Clark and Mikey Batts, a new up-and-coming tag team. I mean, they do have a win on the tag team champions, so I think we're onto something with that team. Petey Williams defeated Eddie Villa, or didn't he? Or what did you call him? Fast Eddie or something like that?
Yeah, his name's Fast Eddie. Yeah.
Fast Eddie. Well, he didn't wrestle as Fast Eddie in TNA. So.
Yeah.
America's Most Wanted defeated the team of Abyss and Alex Shelley with Goldilocks in 3 minutes 42 seconds. Monty Brown defeated Demetrius in 44 seconds, and Demetrius is so unknown, I can't even click on his name on Cage Match.
Well, and I remember he certainly came across like a guy that had very little wrestling experience.
Yeah, and I would have to guess that he probably he didn't do much more after that.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, I mean, if he had such a short career and he still wrestled on the Impact show, televised show, that's not bad.
No, it's not. And actually, I think about that a lot with some of these guys. Like, I think it's even like Mikey Batts and stuff. Like, there's a couple of these guys who really only wrestled until like 2006, and then they stop, and there's nothing else. And I'm like, you know what? At least you got on TV. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, I feel like if I was to be a wrestler, like that's like a bucket list item, and then you did it, and then okay, well, at least I did it.
You look at a guy like Eddie Kingston, like today. It took him, I don't even know how long, but more than 2 years to get on a nationally televised show.
Right.
Because like I don't even know if he appeared on anything Ring of Honor, like HDN or anything like that. So I think his first real exposure was when he went to Impact, however many years ago, and he had been wrestling since at least 2004.
That's so crazy to think about, yeah.
And now he's like one of the bigger stars in AEW, and he has grown on me because I'll tell you right now. Before
Dude, I was just about to say that.
I was gonna say,
dude,
for years I was just like, this guy just doesn't do it for me.
No,
and I think he's grown on me now. Where it's like I like Eddie. I like Eddie Kingston.
I didn't really like him for a while either. I saw him even at like a Chikara show that came to town, and like I still
he was on the Syracuse one.
Yes, he was. He was the champion.
Oh. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep. And I just didn't. I don't know, dude. It's just he didn't do it for me even then, and I was just like, eh. And like now I'm like, nah, Eddie Kingston's pretty good.
I think for me it's like his promos. His promos is
his delivery and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
And the shit he says, I don't know if you saw it, but I retweeted, like, someone made a thread of, like, he was doing a high spot signing, and people were asking him what his thoughts on people were. Yeah. Go on my page later, and dude, it's so fucking funny. Every time they say a name, he goes, nah, I don't like that guy. He's a cocksucker. He's like, and I don't mean that in, like, any way, but, like, you know, it's just something I say, okay? And, like, stuff like that. Yeah. Or he'll be like, yeah, I don't trust him for nothing. He's a piece of shit. Everyone's just a piece of shit. Every single name he brings up, except like there's like a couple people. He's like, nah, closest friend I got, and like the rest are all pieces of shit and everything.
I did see that was shared, but I didn't go through and like listen to him or anything.
You need to, dude. You'll get a kick out of it. Yeah. And then the final match here on that Impact show we just watched was AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and Ron Killings teaming up. Kind of a little preview of what we're going to see tonight to defeat the team of Jason Cross, Kazarian, and Michael Shane. That match went 5 minutes and 52 seconds. So pretty good little Impact card there. So that's going to be lots of fun. Now let's see what Dave Meltzer had to think, you know, what he thought about it. He's just pretty quick little blurb here as usual, because as he notes, it's your usual squash format. He notes that about Jarrett destroying Pat Kenny, where the idea here is that it's Kenny's last match as Irish Pat Kenny. And he's going to be coming back with a new role. Now, apparently somebody saw a movie about an Irish vigilante character from the IRA, and they're going to model him after that. Jarrett destroyed him with the guitar shot to temporarily write him off. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little nervous about this whole situation. I think it was last episode where we mentioned, I can try to find in my notes here, but I think we brought this up after the match. Maybe not. Maybe just a couple ago. But essentially, a couple of these guys are like Johnny Swinger, Glenn Gilberti. Like, they were kind of all slowly fading away.
Well, I feel like you mentioned that they were thinking about.
Yes, here we go. They won't be around for a while. Yeah. And yes, they're talking about getting some new NYC gimmick situated and stuff. So it's all up in the air with these guys. I think we finally realized, like, hey, splitting them up was not a very good idea at all.
Well, here's my thing. They're trying to like switch him into being like a vigilante. You said.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if his last match he gets absolutely destroyed, how am I supposed to buy into him being a vigilante?
Maybe he's got a mask and it's not really Pat Kenny. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's weird. Maybe he just wants revenge and he's gonna come back and start doing something. I don't know.
Well, he better go after like a guy like Jeff Jarrett and actually get success on him instead of like going against lesser people like Big Vito or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, that'd be nice. He's another guy who I can't believe we keep every time we're like, yeah, he's done. It's like, oh, here he is again.
Well, yeah. I mean, you had said that he had hugged people goodbye. So it's like,
yeah, and then he was on the next show, and we were like, "What?" That's what, dude. That's what we get. We're being, you know, our news segment and stuff here is we're being little smart fans. We're believing these dirt sheets, and then we're proven wrong as we watch the show. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to be proven wrong. You know, I kind of like it.
Well, I mean, it causes a surprise.
Right. It helps. So, yeah. Then we know, like I mentioned, America's Most Wanted to be Abyss and Shelley. When Harris speared Shelley after Abyss accidentally hit him. The post-match saw a big tease. And this was as wild as I've seen the Orlando crowd, he says, get when Abyss finally snatched Shelley. However, Goldilocks made fun of him, but talked him out of doing anything. This looks to lead to Desire managing Abyss potentially against Alex Shelley. That's what Dave's assumption might be.
Who's going to manage Abyss?
Desire. They think that she will then take Abyss.
Why? That's random.
I guess because Desire is kind of like the big person, like bringing people in and trying to fight off Goldilocks now. I don't know. The main was hot, with Hardy, Styles, and Killings beating Michael Shane, Freaky Kazarian, and Jason Cross. Shane and Kazarian looked great. The Orlando crowd was very mixed on Hardy. The girls were cheering him a lot, and the guys were booing him heavily. Sounded like a lot more boos than cheers. Michael Shane and Kazarian got a lot of praise for the fact that the crowd turned and popped big for Hardy because of how they put him over. That's a pretty big compliment. So that's pretty much how he wrapped that up. I got a few other very small notes here. And we're going to get into the show. It's noted that a bunch of Panda executives were backstage at Orlando this past Friday. And apparently it made everyone nervous, and they didn't perform as well as they normally do. Because they were a little nervous because Panda was there.
Panda was there.
Right.
I mean, I guess I could understand that, but I don't think I'd go into it thinking, oh, I could get fired because, I mean, these Panda guys really don't know wrestling, right?
I don't think they know it like these guys know it. That's why
rely on Jarrett.
They rely on Jarrett, exactly. Yeah. It is being said that Spanky will be coming in, as apparently he did shoot some vignettes in Orlando last week.
Is he the fucking guy that's coming in?
No, that's D'Lo Brown.
That's not D'Lo Brown, dude. There's no way. And I know it's not Spanky because the guy's fucking bald. Give me a break.
And Bob, there's one other person backstage at Orlando, and I want you to try to possibly guess this, but I do not think there's any way you're going to do it.
Okay. Is it a WCW guy?
I don't truly know. I'm going to say he is known for his WWF run, and I will tell you it's Attitude Era.
Oh, shit. Okay. So we're in 2000?
And he was aligned with a major stable. I'm almost positive.
Well, you already... I mean, Billy Gunn was like 2 weeks ago, so it's not Billy Gunn.
Nope, not DX.
Not DX. Attitude Era. Attitude Era. Is it a Nation of Domination guy?
No.
Is it the Ministry?
Maybe.
Is it Gangrel?
No.
Is it
Lower
than Gangrel? Is it Midian?
Yeah, dude. Midian.
Oh my God.
Midian was backstage at Orlando. There's no notes of why or anything. He probably was just visiting, but dude, isn't that the funniest shit? Midian.
Great.
They should have him run through the naked thing, just run through the thing, and then just never come back. That's it. Like, oh my God, guys, we had a streaker.
It would be that. That's Gangrel. No, lower.
See, it helped though. I was trying to think of a way to be like, think lower tier guy.
Dude, I don't know if there's anybody lower than Gangrel. I wouldn't say Viscera's lower than Gangrel. So the only other guy is Midian.
It's Midian. It's like perfect.
No.
Yeah, that is really funny. Okay, let me talk about Explosion briefly here, and then we can get into the show. Okay. It's not very exciting, Explosion card. But Explosion number 93 was taped on the same day as the show we're watching, August 25th, 2004, and it aired on August 28th, 2004, and it featured the following 3 matches. And I'm about to butcher some names really good, I have a feeling. D-Ray 3000 and Shark Boy defeated the team of Matt Catalano and TJ Harley. Abyss defeated Michael Adrian. As Bob hacks up a lung.
I'm sorry.
And then the Naturals, Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens, defeated the team of Jason Porcaro and Jeremy V. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, not a super exciting card, but...
That was it?
That's it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's kind of a lame one. But they can't all be winners. If they're all winners, then you'd watch Explosion and not Impact. But you know what?
That's true.
We'd like that. But, Bob, that is all I have. That is all my notes for the show. I'm ready to get into our 109th weekly pay-per-view. The final 3. It's the countdown.
Well, you're gonna have to wait 1 second because we got a Brian Turner VHS rehab.
Oh shit! Yeah, we have been doing. Yeah, that's a good point.
And like you said, it's been like 2 weeks, but it's really been like 13 days since we've done this. So there's quite a few potential updates here that might be fun to go through and tell you guys to go watch. I'll try to stick it to mostly the explosions that we care about. So back on, well, this is like 13 days ago. AMW, James Storm and Chris Harris taking on the Dynamic Duo from March 22nd, 2003 edition of Explosion. D-Ray 3000 and Shark Boy against Delirious and Sebastian. That was from July 14th, 2004. So that's pretty recent in our time frame here. That's just an Explosion update card. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Air Paris and AJ Styles against Bad Attitude. USA Championship Wrestling, Nashville, Tennessee Fairgrounds, 2001. This is another pretty recent one. Team Canada against Matt Catalano, Eric Andrews, Dotson, and Steele. Explosion, July 21st, 2004.
Wow.
The Naturals against Jeff Lewis and Eric Darkstorm on May 26, 2004. Explosion. Let's see.
I know that's like, dude. Some of that, like, that's so recent. Like, I remember talking about that match.
Right, like it's right in our wheelhouse here. Air Paris, Kid Romeo, NWA Worldwide Wrestling, 1999. That is interesting. AJ Styles, David Young, USA Championship Wrestling from March 31st, 2002. Slash against Brigham Bow at the Nashville, Tennessee Fairgrounds.
Dude,
Explosion, March 29th, 2003.
How dare you skip over the Harris brothers against Danny B. Good and Brian Bump, an Explosion from March 22nd, 2003.
Did I skip that one?
Yeah, and there's even a Jerry Lynn interview with Borash that took place.
That was that far down because I saw that. Jerry Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Well, you know, screw the Harris brothers. I don't like them anyway.
I don't like them either.
They don't deserve my shout out. Shane Douglas and Brian Gamble, Explosion, October 25th, 2003. Kevin White and Slim J.
Oh,
USA
dude.
Championship Wrestling Fairgrounds, February 2nd, 2002. I might have to watch that one.
That's a good point to bring up, too, because Slim J, TNA alum, he's making a resurgence, dude.
Yeah.
And, dude,
I don't know.
It's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. Chris Harris against Chase Stevens with Athena in Stevens' corner. USA Championship Wrestling, Nashville, Tennessee, July 11th, 2003. Amazing Red against Vito Tomaselli. Explosion, May 11th, 2004. Tomaselli, a IWA Mid-South regular. Abyss against CB Kane. Explosion, October 25th, 2003. Let's see here. Is there any other ones? Chris Vaughn against Michael Shane, USA Championship Wrestling, November 22nd, 2003.
I know this is kind of irrelevant for our timeline still, but they even have the goddess Athena making her debut on Power Pro from March 31st, 2001 by calling out Jerry Lawler and the Cat in Memphis.
I wonder if I have that because I did get it Power Pro, that run.
That's pretty cool. And now, mind you, I'm assuming that's the same Athena that's like the ring girl, right? The goddess Athena.
Yeah, it has to be. That's what she's been
so
going.
Crazy.
Glenn Gilberti against Jared Steele, Explosion, October 4th, 2003. And last one that I see here is Julio De Niro against Steve Madison, June 21st, Explosion.
Hold on. Oh my God, Bob. What? How could you? August 2nd, 2003. It's an MPPW show from Memphis. The goddess Athena, April Pennington, and Lollipop hate each other. It's just a video of them hating each other.
Where is that at?
I'm just in their videos. It says it was posted a day ago.
What?
That has all of our favorite people in it.
A day ago?
Yeah. I'm just on videos. Like, I went to their page and went videos, and then I scrolled.
Oh, right here. I see it.
Yeah, it's right. I don't see something around it that relates. It's below Gilberti
got
and
it.
Jared
I got
Sale.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude, isn't that?
Are they gonna fight in the locker room there?
This just seems like a channel that I could just binge.
Dude,
Like,
dude,
dude,
don't even get me started. Yeah.
Burt Prentice presents NWA USA TNA, huh? That's what it's labeled as. Part 2, USA Championship Wrestling, Nashville, Tennessee, 2002. It's him and Borash. They're very clearly at the fairgrounds because that's where they both went. Don
Well,
Callis and RSS interrupt Jeff Jarrett on Explosion. So I think, dude, honestly, like the segments almost interest me even more because
yeah.
they're so weird.
Well, there's also this is pretty interesting too. Raven against Sandman, SCW
Yeah.
Southern Extreme Wrestling in Lebanon, Tennessee, 1997.
Dude, there was also
So,
a Jeff Hardy as Will o' the Wisp and Shannon Moore from like late
right,
90s I saw.
right. Well, like I told you before, I want to maybe start doing a YouTube potpourri series for wrestling recaps and just pick random matches that like I've never seen before.
Well, this
Because
is a
some of these,
perfect channel for
this is
that.
an absolute perfect channel, and like some other unknown indies that have like channels and stuff, I think it'd be a lot of fun to do that. So.
Listen, I'm not going to say that someone needs to figure out a way to get all of the explosion stuff ripped from that channel before it gets taken down, but someone's got to figure out a way to do that. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I mean, I know how to do it, but that's just a lot of explosions.
I know. Me too.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
trying to get someone else to do it.
If we work together,
Oh, wow, that's a really good idea.
get it done in half the amount of time.
That's a great idea, actually.
So, yeah, keep it posted.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the August 25th, 2004 weekly pay-per-view, Nashville, Tennessee. We're at
Yes.
the 2 weeks away from Hardy and Jarrett, but tonight we've got, like Dal said, best of 3, match 3. We're gonna figure out who is gonna be the number 1 contenders to the tag team championships, and of course the 6-man main event, plus much more. If you want to watch along with us, head over to Impact Plus. They might be like updating and like actually doing something with the service, so that's cool. Or find it in your own personal collection. Maybe you have an external hard drive hanging out in your closet, and it happens to have all the weekly pay-per-views from NWA-TNA in 2004. Hook it up to your computer. Open up that VLC media, and let's enjoy some TNA wrestling. The runtime for this is approximately 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 37 seconds. I'm going to count down from 3. And when I say play, that's when you're going to want to hit that play button with us and enjoy the show. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Monty Brown is a double-A ball player. So, I was just thinking, of course, it already happened by the time you guys are listening to us. I'm just curious. I'm going to make a prediction. Do you think that Jeff Jarrett has hit Ric Flair with the stroke to then give him a stroke at the Ric Flair's last match pay-per-view?
Oh, my God. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I saw a post where Ric Flair said that he gets drunk every day leading into this match because he couldn't possibly do it sober. So
What?
I'm thinking about the liability issues here. If I'm Conrad Thompson, I'm thinking, okay, cool. My father-in-law is like 80 years old, has a pacemaker, and is more than likely going to be on some level intoxicated for his final, quote-unquote, final match.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know. Just seems like a disaster just waiting to happen.
Whoa. I did not know he said that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I saw. It was like posted as a quote from some interview, which very well could have been taken out of context or falsified. But that's what I saw, and if you see it on the internet, more than likely it's true.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dusty's been they're teasing the match with him and D'Amore. I forgot about this. Probably because I don't really care about it.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in it.
Oh, yeah, and he screwed 3 Live Crew. Dude, I forgot about all this. Oh, yeah, and then Vince Russo teased that he's going to do something about this Wednesday night. Essentially, he's teasing it. He's going to fire Dusty.
Yeah.
Psychokinesis and Laporte.
I'm looking forward to that match. That should be
good. And like what a random match to put together. So I think that's when I like more about it.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I forgot that this was literally just on our last weekly show where it was supposed to be that. What is it? The Hangman's Horror. He says 2, but it's not. It's the first true Hangman's Horror. But Sabu was not there due to some injuries. We discussed that on our last episode of Impact. Check that out in the archives. And
Ballpark Brawl TLC with Styles and Teddy Hart, if I remember correctly.
That's correct. And so instead, Sonjay Dutt replaced him. And as we're seeing in the highlight package, we're going to see it momentarily. I mean, there was some pretty nice stuff. He threw that fireball in Raven's face, which they're saying in the newsletter essentially is like a finish made for Sabu because the Sheik, of course, used to throw fireballs. And he eventually hung Raven over the rope to win the match, as we're seeing right now. Watching the highlights, dude, there was some good stuff in that match. Sonjay and Raven, I thought it was
a good match.
That was fun. And then there was this.
The Druids.
And that's someone who had their hand taped up. And we didn't see who. Oh, here we go. Team Canada talking with Larry Zbyszko. Scott Hudson's like, come on, let's get in here. Shut up, Hudson. He's trying to get some questions. Oh, so she said someone was suspended, I thought I just heard, but D'Amore said he's in the match tonight because Dusty Rhodes wanted it.
He said D'Amore was just saying that he was banned from ringside. He was banned from ringside for about 7 minutes.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Larry Zbyszko said, the guy you need to talk to is Russo. I'm here to observe. So he's basically saying the championship committee has zero power, which is kind of weird because I thought that was kind of the point of like a checks and balances. But, doesn't matter now. And here's our intro. They still haven't hit a song like this on Impact, but hey, go ahead.
Remember when Terry Funk was like announcing that, and we have not seen him, nor have they really talked about him?
Funk and Harley Race.
Well, at least we've seen Harley Race.
We saw Terry Funk before, but not...
Well, not in a committee capacity. He was feuding with the Gathering or whatever.
We haven't seen Harley since he's been in the committee.
I thought he was at like the table once.
I don't think that was the committee, though. I think that was for something else. Don't sell us out.
I wonder what that's about.
Taking shots. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Definitely not leaving.
Who's this? Is this Michael Shane? Yeah, Michael Shane and Kazarian. We're starting off with Shane and Kazarian against LA Park and Psicosis, it looks like.
Okay, I still hate it, but you know what? I might be warming up to the vest.
I like the vest for Michael Shane.
I might be warming up to it.
All right, we're on the 25th.
Even Tracy's got some little green on her to match them.
As she should.
I
have to show unity.
Right. I'm a little sad because I know this team is not going to last forever, but I really like it.
Shane and Kazarian?
Yeah, I just feel like their personalities are eventually going to clash too much.
I think you'd be surprised just how long in some form that they are together.
Well, I like that. Here is Psicosis and La Park.
La Park.
And he's got the fucking chairs.
Let's see here.
I'm still pretty sure it's LA Park, but Mike Tenay says La Park, so I'm just going to go with it.
I think it is LA Park, yeah.
I think they say La Park on purpose on the pay-per-views because it sounds more familiar. And look, he's got the chair. Oh, yeah. We immediately go after them.
You're getting beat up. You'll recall that we saw La Park literally 2 weeks ago. On August 11th, he was part of that gauntlet for the gold.
Yeah.
It was and Psicosis for that matter were both in there.
Yes, they were.
So there's that, and of course, La Parka or LA Park is mostly wrestling for CMLL at this point, wrestling a bunch of guys that I just simply cannot pronounce their names because I barely have a high school education.
Jesus.
I do. I barely have that. Barely passed.
He's also wearing all red tonight, which I don't think I've ever seen him in all red.
Not that all red.
Like full red.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's ever worn that.
That's like an outfit you make on Community Creations on a video game, and you're like, yeah, he looked good in red. You switch the black all to red.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually, like where he has the silver, that might be red, but then he'd be wearing black as well.
Right.
But not all red.
Doesn't look bad.
No, I know. It's just different. There are no indie notes for any of these guys.
I kind of had a feeling. Now, LaPark he's still active, right?
Oh yeah.
2022. Oh, very active. Oh, wow.
Well, didn't he get he got fired from MLW, didn't he?
Well, yeah, but who knows? Maybe that would have put him in a stink, and that was the end of his career. Double spear by LaPark and Psicosis.
That getting fired from a promotion. The guy had his identity stolen, and he still wrestled.
Oh, he is the current. He won the Crash heavyweight title.
I don't even know what that means.
It's a company, the Crash. You never heard of the Crash?
I have heard of that, but is that Mexico?
Yeah. Yeah,
he defeated.
and
Park just hit stereo top rope splashes for a 2 count, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, he defeated Cinta del Oro and El Texano Jr. and Peroth.
Now, I just want to give you guys context here. I barely have a high school education. Dallas has a full 4-year Syracuse University education, and he's also not able to properly.
I don't speak Spanish, though.
Pronounce names. Well,
I think I did pretty good with those names, bud.
You should have taken a foreign language in college and in high school.
I didn't take it in college. I took it in high school, and I took German, which I also cannot speak.
Why would you take German?
I like I don't know. I like the food and stuff. I don't know. Look at I like Parker or LaPark, whatever you want to call him.
He took out his own partner on the corkscrew.
Yes, he did. He also recently defeated Sin Bodhi. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
He defeated him in PCW Ultra May 13th, 2022. He also wrestled at Triple Mania by defeating Volano 4 in an 18-minute match.
Volano 4 is still wrestling?
Dude, that match had to be fucking awful. I'm sorry.
There's no way that's the same Volano from WCW, right?
Let's see. Yep, it is.
That's insane.
Oh, nice.
Tilt-a-World reverse DDT there by Psicosis. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Michael Shane. I like Psicosis. He's really good.
Yeah, I also like Psicosis. Oops. I wanted to see what... Because he still works, too, I believe. So I wanted to see what he's been doing these days.
It's very seldom that a wrestler is not still wrestling unless they are dead.
Oh, dude, the strut. I know, but you never know. Tony Deppen defeated Psicosis at GCW in April 1st, 2022.
I didn't know Psicosis was at GCW.
Neither did I.
That's pretty cool. Clothesline by Park to Kazarian. How about another one? No, he missed it. Ducked it. How about a running Hurricane Rana? Kind of under the armpits, but that works.
That was weird, but yeah, it worked.
Snap power slam. Who's
Nice.
this guy? Randy Orton spinning heel kick.
Dude, this dude can still move. He's a little bigger than his WCW days, but he's still moving.
I think he looks great. Suicide dive.
Holy shit. Bob, what the fuck was that?
That was a suicide dive turned into a tornado DDT.
That was fucking awesome. It was beautiful. Great. Look at this replay.
Guys
Ready?
in the truck, replay that, please. Let's go.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh my god. That was so cool. That was so cool.
Wow. I just thought that was going to be a casual suicide dive. And he's like, nah, dude, screw you. I'm doing a tornado DDT, too. Oh, Park had a chair, but Michael Shane decked him from behind. Kazarian gets a little stomp to the face.
Dude, these guys were on opposite sides of the ring in 2020 in MLW. Psicosis was on a team with Psycho Clown and a name I really don't know how to say. I'm going to call him Nino. And they lost to El Hijo de LaPark, and Park Jr. The whole fam.
Wow.
Which one's which, though? Or are they both his son?
I have no idea.
Makes you wonder. Double suplex to LaPark.
I hope that Park and Psicosis win. And they stay with TNA for the next 5 years.
I have a feeling that's not going to happen.
I mean, it's absolutely not going to happen, but I wish it would. Could you imagine, man? If I was TNA, I would have tried to sign every single cruiserweight that was in WCW to a contract and then incorporate the X Division guys, and then, like, that's your show.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not?
I'd fire Jeff Jarrett. I'd fire Jeff.
Oh my God.
And I'd just be like, cruiserweight show. 205 live. Do it. No. Park, kick it out.
Psicosis, in his mind, thinks he's helping his partner, but he's not, actually. He's fucking up.
Scooping another slam here by Kazarian to Park, and then he's going to the apron for a slingshot leg drop. Hits it. Park wants to make a tag, but he can't. Psicosis doesn't have the tag rope, so a tag shouldn't even count anyway. Kazarian keeping control with a chin lock. His knee pressed up against the lower back of Park. That's got to hurt unless you're doing yoga. And then,
It still hurts if you do yoga.
Fine. Have you tried that?
I mean, I've done yoga, and sometimes it does hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta be careful. Stretching out your body, you know?
It always hurts.
Bob hurts when he stands up. His body does this, what are you doing? I don't like this. Put me back down.
I mean, I wish I could sit here and say that you're wrong, but
No, I know I'm not.
that's pretty much right. Clothesline by Kazarian cuts off Park's comeback at them. How he's slapping him. You don't do that. Oh,
Look at
he's
him
mocking
doing the
him,
strut. Oh, he's strutting.
Spin a Rooney.
Oh,
And
shit.
then Park just decked him with a left-hand clothesline.
Wait, Michael Shane tried to get in too quick, but Psicosis said, nah, he ran right at him. Couple right hands there. Ducks a clothesline from Kazarian. Comes back. Heel kick.
Oh.
Now, he's got Michael Shane.
Time.
Yeah, they are. I was just thinking that.
Bulldog out of the corner on Shane by Psicosis. Cover him. 1, 2. Kazarian makes the save. Park tossing Kazarian over the top to the floor. If this was WCW 1991, that's a disqualification.
Ugh, that's so bad. There's my timeline cut off. I can't watch it. If you can get DQ'd going over the top rope, you might as well just not watch it.
I think they even did that up until 96.
Really?
They had it for a while. Oh, what the hell? Michael Shane with a super kick to Psicosis and a leg sweep.
Whoa.
Oh, he pinned Psicosis. I don't think I was expecting that. I'm not sure why the Park ran around the ring instead of just going in the ring.
He probably realized that Kazarian can't stop him if he goes the other way.
I think he messed up his placement there. All right.
Wait a second.
What's
Well,
this?
that was a big win, but look who's
Canada.
coming out behind him. Team Canada. Scott D'Amore leading the troops here.
I mean, I may have wanted Park and Psicosis to win, but that was a good win for Shane and Kazarian.
Yeah, when are they going to win the tag belts? Can we just get there?
I'm telling you, I'd put him in that scene. I think that'd be fun.
Calling out Russo. You're supposed to be the director of authority, but you're letting the inmates run the asylum. You said you'd have a decision on Dusty Rhodes, and I haven't heard anything yet. He wants Russo out here right now.
Great.
Fuck you!
I was just gonna say that.
No, nothing.
Fuck you. I loved how that was still his theme music when he was like born again. His first appearance after coming back was still fuck you.
Fuck you! Is this his song without the fuck you? I can't tell. Must be.
I think it's a different song.
Oh, okay, different song.
Yeah, because like his other music was more like what you would hear at a strip joint.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is more like boring classic rock kind of feel to it.
This is like the type of. This sounds like a karaoke band trying to play one of their original songs.
Yeah.
But it's like not good.
Super Sun Ownage. 10 wants Chris, not
Jasmine? Or something.
Okay. I'm just reading signs in the car. Okay, so you do not call me out here. And of course I got my prop, my rolled up piece of paper. You want to talk to me? You talk to me on my time.
Yeah.
You make an appointment. Or he's about to leave and Root said, nah.
Hit him.
This is going to be on my time. Right here in my office, he's saying. You said you're going to take care of Dusty Rhodes? And you've done nothing. You have no problems banning me.
Why? Why can Dusty just run around like he owns it?
I'm a national treasure in Canada, he says. I'll be the last person you bump into, pal.
Well, Russo's standing up for himself.
You hit enough of him for the last 3 months.
Why don't you just fire him if you're sick of him? That would solve so many issues in pro wrestling if you just fired people that you don't like. Now here comes Dusty Rhodes with his cowbell and BG James. That's
And
great.
Conan.
And Conan. And they all run scared. Russo doesn't seem happy that they're here.
No, not at all, dude. Look, he's putting his head down.
He's resting his arms and head on the top rope. That's usually not a good sign. Shut up. Okay. He's making the whole thing, man. If you don't love it, leave it.
Earn your money in America right now. The crew and the dream.
What?
Look, he's trying to get Russo. Russo's like pissed.
Dusty, how many times do I gotta tell you? No.
Peachy Conan, back off. Dusty, don't make me say it, Dusty. Oh, he's gonna do nothing. Because look at me, Dusty. Look at me.
Look at me.
Dusty's doing the march thing. Look. I mean, that's what he does when he ignores people. He just marches.
Yeah, he's just bobbing.
Stop the shenanigans and look at me when I'm talking to you. As much as it kills me, look at me! Okay, stop saying his name. We know who he is.
Right. You're fired.
Suspended and barred from the building.
So that just means that he's going to come back.
All right.
3 Life Crew are going to be getting beaten down by 5 guys, and then Dusty Rhodes is gonna burst in with his truck. He's gonna run down the Canadians, and then Vince Russo's gonna have to be like, Dusty, I told you not to do that, but like it's okay.
Right. Bob, do I sound different right now?
Not really. Why?
Okay. I don't know. I just wonder if my settings were messed up here or something.
You sound normal to me.
Okay.
Same old nasally Dallas.
Oh my God. What an asshole. Wait, do I really sound nasally?
No.
Am I talk? Okay, I'm gonna talk like this, and I'm not gonna breathe out of my nose.
So, Vince Russo here, and I'm Harris in the ring.
Chris Vaughn. Hey, wait, is Rick Santel there? I got his card right here.
We're gonna have to talk like Squidward for the rest of the show.
Squidward.
What do you mean Dusty Rhodes can't come back to the arena?
Scott D'Amore's blowing kisses.
Scott D'Amore's Canadian?
Okay, let's end this. This is going on way too long.
Team Canada's music's been playing for about 2 minutes, and they're still in the ring yelling at each other. The crowd is singing the Canadian national anthem.
Are they?
Well, the heel section is, at least.
Oh.
Which is
there
like
was.
right
I
next.
did notice they did show the camera on some Canadian fans that were like, "It's not our fault. We're Canadian and we're the best," or something like.
Right.
Which I thought was really funny. Because if you're coming from fucking Canada, you're going to Nashville. That ain't close, man.
You probably earned your right to say.
I mean, we're even like 8 hours, I think, from Nashville, something like that. Might even be a little bit more.
It might be more than that. Oh, Canada.
Nashville Fairgrounds.
I'm going to say 11 hours.
I'm gonna say it's at the flea market. It's probably at the same place. Or no, I'll do this. Oh wow, it's even longer than I thought.
What?
12 hours?
Whoa.
Wow.
I could see it now. It's 2004, and Dallas is like, Bob, you want to go to the fairground? We got to leave the house by 4 a.m. because I want to be there 2 hours before doors, and doors are at 6. And I'd be like,
Bob, we'd leave the day before, bud, just so we could sleep and fix ourselves.
Right. That would be so disgusting.
Look at Don Harris carrying him out, arm over his shoulder and everything.
Would we go home as soon as the show ended, or no?
Yeah, probably.
And get home at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m.
We're seeing the flashback to we're kind of highlighting the Desire Goldilocks feud, but we're seeing some new footage of Goldilocks and like Alex Shelley dining at nice restaurants or in Beverly Hills. Oh my God, he's painting her nails. Or toenails.
I can see why maybe Alex Shelley didn't like doing this if he had to paint someone's toenails. What if Sonny like turns on Desire and he wants to be part of like this rich thing?
I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen that happen with any of these guys yet, but I guess many of them don't have their own.
Well, I mean, like D-Ray doesn't know what he's doing, and why is he in the water?
Yeah, this is at like a waterfall, like taunting at a waterfall. Kind of confused about that.
See, it's stuff like that where like wrestling is just weird because you have Abyss on a waterfall, which means that there's a cameraman. Did he get the cameraman to go with him to film that at a waterfall?
I don't know, but I didn't know that there was a seizure warning on the show because, whoa.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Okay, stop. I also like the idea that maybe that wasn't like a true waterfall and they were just out front of a hotel and they had Abyss stand inside of like a fountain.
Oh.
And like that's kind of a really funny idea.
That might not be wrong.
Oh my God. Here comes Alex Shelley, accompanied by Goldilocks.
Goldilocks is looking normal and not doing a character.
No, but it looks like she did something different with her hair this week. Kind of looks nice. Grizzly Bear Alex Shelley.
It's not Grizzly Bear, it's Baby Bear.
Well, you got to make him sound tougher. Alex Shelley just earned a shot at the Impact World title current day, which is pretty exciting.
I can't wait to see that in 18 years.
Hey, Desire.
I'd be 51.
Oh my god.
That's so gross.
Oh, you're used to Sonny Saki, but you got one thing I want, and that's a contract. And she feels like expanding her enterprises today. You know it's in Staples, don't you? You can be with Sonny Saki forever, but only under her. So she wants Desire's contract very bad right now. What's this?
She's not doing anything with the contract, so I don't understand.
Where's the video tube, Bob? The video tube is gone.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Here's Desire, who is not dressed to compete. She's wearing a dress and a skirt and heels. She is not wrestling.
Well, obviously, at least we know her back isn't broken still.
Thank God. Wait, so she's bringing someone out to fight for her.
Right, to fight Alex Shelley, I think.
What the fuck?
She picked La Parka.
Wait, that's not La Park.
That guy is tall. Dallas.
Oh, wait, even today's saying it's someone in the La Park costume. Mind you, he's wearing all black.
It's Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh. Wait, no, it's Chris Harris. He's worn it before.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, that was hilarious.
Well, you know what? I give credit to Tenay and West to sit there and be like, well, we know it's not LeBark because he's too tall. And we just saw him. Ooh,
I think if they waited a little longer, you could have tricked people a little bit more. I mean, it was literally the last match.
Right.
Pump kick by La Park.
Okay. I wonder who's done the pump kick before. Choke slam. It's not the Big Show.
Oh, no.
I don't know, man. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, he just got pinned.
He just pinned him in under a minute.
Okay. Wait, do they get the money then?
Doesn't that mean they're all freed?
She's yelling at Shelley. What happened? Wait, I think so, because here's Sonny Siaki. This is it? We're just ending it now?
That's the conclusion to the angle?
Oh, wait.
Or is it just Siaki?
It might just be Siaki. Yep, they're saying Siaki's free.
Oh, okay. Well, so then screw Shark Boy and D-Ray then?
Oh my
it's the park.
God.
Dude,
oh
that's my gimmick.
God.
I'm going to hit you with the chair. You bastard.
Okay, this is incredible. Double La Parks. Wait, are we going to see who's underneath? Oh, fuck.
It's Eric Watts.
Oh, shit. Eric Watts is back. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, look at La Park dancing.
So La Parka must have been part of it then, because he's celebrating.
What is happening? Oh my God, they're like strutting together. Dude, this is hilarious. I need this as a team now. La Park and Eric Watts in the La Park outfit.
That's funny.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's a good point. Goldilocks owns Eric Watts' contract, so how does that even work?
Not as La Park.
Oh, not as La Park. Why is she getting mad at Abyss? He didn't do anything.
That's probably why she's mad, because he didn't do nothing. Siaki needs the TNA title. Join the
Well, look, they're saying they're blaming it on Abyss, even though he was nowhere near the ring.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how it works. You gotta blame, and you blame anybody but yourself.
Yeah, how can he keep turning the other cheek? Give her the black hole slam. Well, he's hyping up. She pushed him twice. Shelley standing in the way.
Are they about to split right now?
I mean... Oh! He just grabbed Shelley by the throat again. Now remember, she just talked him out of doing this on Impact. The crowd's getting really hype about this right now.
Don't do it, Abyss. Don't do it.
Wait, his song's just playing. That means they're taking too long. They're like, okay, wrap it up.
Wrap it. Come on, guys.
Well, he didn't do it. He pushed him off. I guess we're not done yet. If you're following along at home, by the way, we're at 33 minutes, 7 seconds into the show. Okay, we're talking to Larry Zbyszko, the only member of the championship committee who ever shows up. Dude must live in Nashville. He always wears the ugliest shirts. I love it.
Does that surprise you?
No. See, he's here to observe. It doesn't surprise him what's happening. Is it Dusty Rhodes that brought him here tonight? Oh, here comes Eric Watts and Sonny Siaki and Desire.
He didn't answer the question, did he?
No. We were all playing with Pooh Bear. He forgot the most important thing. The contract. Oh! Eric Watts' contract expired August 20th.
How convenient.
He's a free man. At least it's not just one day after it expired.
Right.
Next week, you and Abyss and Pooh Bear.
And Pooh Bear.
You're going to face Watts, Siaki for everything. Okay, so Eric Watts says when we beat you guys, we want the hostages back. Shark Boy, get it home, baby.
Well, at least they're not going to forget about him, I guess.
Okay, so next week has got to be the end of this angle, and we've talked about it before. They have to wrap this up in Nashville.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's where it's primarily been feuding, so.
Jason Cross is back. Will he hit his finisher? Probably not. He misses it every fucking time.
You know, I'm surprised that he still gets a shot on these shows.
Dude, when we first saw him, I was super into it. And now it's like, oh, he's the guy who misses his finishing move. Oh, shit.
Joey Matthews.
Making his return.
I like Joey.
Is he still nuts? He's got to be, right? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Is Joey Matthews still nuts?
Yeah, you know how he's been going crazy about, like, well, he was going crazy about Ring of Honor and stuff online?
I don't know if I'd classify that as being nuts more so than, like, he's just looking out for talent.
Well, yeah, but, like, he like, the way he posts it is a little erratic.
Yeah, I mean,
I follow him. I'm all for it, but
I told you about how he messaged me one time, right?
I don't know if I remember that or not.
Well, he had messaged me about
Dutt just came out and now Sabin.
I had reviewed a match between him and Jerry Lawler, and I guess he saw it because I wasn't tagged. I had typed out like the description on Twitter or whatever. So he was just like, how can I get footage of that? And then I said, I don't know how to do that. And he was like, you screen record your screen. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. And he's like, I'll just call the guy from High Spots to get it. And I was like, okay.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Okay, so we have a 4-way number 1 contender match, I think. Is that what's happening?
That's what it sounds like.
Jason Cross, Sonjay Dutt, Chris Sabin, and Joey Matthews.
So Chris Sabin and Joey Matthews were in a 4-way match on August 21st for the 3PW Heavyweight Championship, which Joey Matthews held. 4-way elimination. Christopher Daniels defeated AJ Styles, Chris Sabin, and Joey Matthews to win the match and title in 43 minutes and 12 seconds.
Holy.
So there's that for you.
Did you say there's any in the last match or no? I'm surprised if
There
Shelley
was not.
I'm surprised. There's Shelley.
I'm not surprised because all these guys are getting screwed over with their checks and stuff. So,
well,
15%.
Side of the ring, Dutt. Oh, they're outside. Oh, pop up on the apron. Hurricane Rana. Or Tilt-A-Whirl head scissor. Sorry, not Hurricane Rana. I'm trying to find Joey Matthews on Twitter now, but I know he has a weird name and I don't remember what it is.
I don't remember what it is either.
Oh, well. One of the young lions of the X Division, he calls Jason Cross.
Well, he is. He's young. I'm trying to see if.
Yeah, I can't find him. I mean, listen, I enjoy Joey Matthews. I enjoy his tweeting. I liked when he was exposing Ring of Honor for their shitty stuff. So I'm all for it.
I wonder if he's still suing them now that Tony Khan has it.
That's a great point because I feel like the people he had problems with are no longer involved in the company.
But he could probably still sue like those people, right?
Yeah, he definitely could.
All right, so like I mentioned before, Joey Matthews is still competing for OVW, and in fact, it looks like M&M has formed.
Oh, shit.
As of August, well, actually back in July, it looks like that might have even been a thing.
Wait, so at this time, he's already teaming with Nitro.
Correct.
Holy crap, that is so crazy to think about. But since he's an OVW talent, he can appear elsewhere.
Yeah, because he's not signed to like WWE's thing.
I'm surprised that they would. Well, okay, if they're not signed to WWE, I guess they don't care then. Because what's the point? That's really interesting, though. This has got to be leaning on his last. This has got to be his last appearance here, then.
I would have to think fairly soon because the whole thing was that WWE technically didn't own OVW. OVW was running its own thing. They would just have their talent go down there.
Right.
So when it came to like the video footage or whatever, WWE they bought the footage, I think, in regards to their talent. But aside from that,
well, just for funsies, on November 16th, 2004, Matthews and Nitro wrestle in a dark match on Velocity.
wow.
They lost, but that's still pretty crazy. And he wrestled on Heat earlier in this year.
Right.
Matthews and Cross working as a team, taking out Dutt here. I'm trying to see when they make their... It looks like that... Wait, they lost their... Oh, this is a house show. That's a house show. Whew, I was like, come on, what are we doing here? Where do they make their... Okay, here we go. Wait, is this their debut match?
For what?
April 18th, 2005 as M&M. And they
Uh,
defeated Guerrero and Mysterio to win the tag titles on SmackDown.
I believe that's right. Yeah. Because I know that they made their debut shortly
I don't
after WrestleMania 21.
I don't know if I remember that they won the titles in their debut like that.
I seem to remember that. I liked Eminem because I was watching SmackDown on a regular basis then, and I remember really enjoying that they won the titles.
Yeah, I like them a lot. And then they went down to, it looks like I think they kind of kept those for a while.
They kept what?
They kept the titles for, oh, there's a lot of house shows in between here, but.
They
lost them until, Great American Bash 2005. They lost to Heidenreich and Road Warrior Animal.
Right. And that was them really exploiting the Road Warriors like tag team and Hawk's death or whatever, which was pretty shitty. But
why, did he die around that time, or he died earlier than that, didn't he, or no?
No, yeah, he died earlier than that. I think in 2003 he passes away. But
okay, I knew.
Tower of London kind of Tower of Doom or whatever, but like it was a suplex version.
A German suplex on Dutt, yeah.
No, it was like I vaguely remember like Road Warrior Animal being like, oh, I had a Hawk with my brother Heinrich. You're like gonna be my new whatever. It was just a whole thing.
I do remember that briefly. Because I remember when he did the paint and everything, and I was like, why is this happening?
Yeah,
Matthews going for a move there, but nope. Sabin give him a heel kick to the head. And Cross with a kick to the head. I don't know. It's kind of a weird kick. Sonjay clothesline into that backbreaker combo. Who's your pick here, man? I kind of almost want to say Dutt needs to win this after that win against Raven.
Yeah,
Sonjay is a babyface to fight PD as the champion.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Sabin just had a shot. Jason Cross isn't going to be a thing. And Joey Matthews, like we've been saying here, if he's part of M&M. I thought he just pinned Sonjay.
He did almost just win.
What the hell? That was weird.
Jason Cross, what the heck is this? I don't even know how to describe that. He had a double underhook and he kind of like flipped and did like he didn't do quite like the unprettier, but. And anyway, Sabin fucked him up anyways. Hit him with a drop kick.
He's an innovator.
We just crossed the 45-minute mark in the show. 45 minutes, 5 seconds. Sabin. Oh! Off the top rope, he flipped him over. Going for a cover. No. And everyone's down, dude. Sabin's fucking stuff up. Trying to become the number one contender to face Petey Williams at a later date. Probably next week.
Hopefully next week.
Sabin, oh my god, huge dive on Matthews. Barely got
really
caught.
Sure if he caught him there.
Hindu press. 1, 2, 3. Hindu press wins it for Sonjay.
Oh, there you go. We predicted it.
That's right. And I'd like to point out that is, in fact, Joey Matthews' final TNA appearance ever.
Really? He never comes back?
Doesn't look like it.
Wow.
Next week against Petey Williams. They just said it right there.
I mean, he did not hit that, but we'll pretend that he did. That's the right guy to win, though.
Yeah, I'd say so. To the back. Hudson is with the Naturals. They just look so good with the titles, dude.
They do, don't they?
Who would you rather face, Triple X or America's Most Wanted?
It doesn't matter, Scott. Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said. Does it really matter?
Because we're going to beat them.
You got these 4 idiots out here fighting. The best team in TNA is right here.
Andy Douglas, I think he's just missing like dip in his bottom lip right now, because like that'd be perfect for him.
Okay, highlight package time, Bob. They are the pinnacle of tag team excellence.
All right, well, I'm gonna pee then, because we still got an hour and 4 minutes of this nonsense.
That's right, we really do.
All right, so carry the show, Dallas.
Okay, we're seeing a highlight of all the matches. America's Most winning that first one, which I don't think is what they should have done. Because, America's Most Wanted seems to do better when they are behind. And that's all that Daniels could take. And we're just going to highlight package. We already saw this in the previous episodes here in the past few weeks. You guys have listened to it. You know about that. I guess you know what I'm going to do while Bob's gone? Because I don't know how to talk about this highlight package anymore. If you are missing more TNA content in your life, you can head over to our Twitter page at CrossTheLineTNA to give us a follow. We really appreciate the support. You can also like us over on Facebook at TNA Cross the Line Pod. And hey, if you want to buy a t-shirt, ProWrestlingTees.com/CrossTheLineTNA. We're all over the place. Share us with your friends. And hey, we're about to go to our entrances. That was great timing. But you know what else? If you guys do also enjoy the show, if you leave us a review wherever you listen to your podcast, give us a good one. Share it on Twitter. We'll read it on air. And we really appreciate if you guys would share us around and leave us a review. Here comes Triple X. Primetime. Christopher Daniels. Great tag team. Who is going to win? I think either team could win this.
Glad to know I didn't miss anything.
Nope, just entrances. Entrances and cheap plugs, Bob.
Cheap plugs for what?
Our show.
Oh, you did the whole follow us on Facebook and stuff like that?
Yeah, is it really a cheap plug if they're listening to our show, though?
No, it's not cheap.
They just want more content. I know you guys need more content. 2 episodes a week is just not enough. So you guys got to give us those follows to see images of the shows we're watching if you're not following along. Look at this. America's Most Wanted barely gets to finish their entrance. They get attacked here. And also, Bob, I was just thinking here, out loud, of course, that either team really could win this.
I mean, it's got to be AMW, though, right?
You think?
Well,
the thing that's crazy is both teams have wins over the Naturals as well.
Right. I think if I was doing this whole booking bullshit, I'd have AMW win, right? And then I'd have them beat the Naturals.
On that last show?
Yeah. Because I think when you go into... If at the end of the Asylum years here, if our champions were Jeff Hardy, Petey Williams, and AMW, I'm pretty happy with that. So, and we know already about the 3-hour pay-per-view coming up.
Yep.
I would have, and I think I would do AMW, and I really like Michael Shane and Kazarian.
Yeah.
And I think that's a fresh matchup that you're having on a pay-per-view that hasn't been done to death.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would do that.
Daniels is in the ring with James Storm. The bell has officially started since 2 guys got in the ring. While Chris Harris and Primetime are wrestling over near the commentator's table, which is made of fucking steel and will never break.
Well, you know what, Dallas? I believe in my TNA 07.
You're lying.
Here, hang on a minute. Okay. There is a moment where Rhino loses his shit, flips it over, kicks it, and it does partially break a little bit.
That does not count at all.
That fucking counts, dude.
No. Someone needs to go through it. Like, they need to use it as, like, a foreign object.
It's fucking bullshit, dude. No, TNA is the only company in existence that has not put somebody through an announcer's table.
I know. Isn't that insane?
I don't understand.
That was one of the rules when they started. Jarrett was like, listen, we got to be different. No announce table breaks. And they were like, how are we going to book things?
Our budget on the breaking of commentator tables is pretty much nothing. So we need to hold true to this. So if we can just get a metal table, it'd be great. Even
AEW didn't do it for a while, and then they've done a couple, but not a lot.
Of commentary table breaks?
Yeah.
They go up there and do it?
They've done it like twice, I feel like.
Well, I remember the one where, like, it wasn't the commentator's table, but, like, Ricky Morton got put through a table.
Oh, my God.
But that was, like, off the stage, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, but wasn't it through the stage?
Yeah, I think so.
Or something, dude. That was crazy, too, yeah.
And then, like, they didn't really follow up on it. They're just like, okay, see you next week.
Well, I think that was more like, because it was the Bucks who did it, right?
I think so.
It was just, I think, like them disrespecting legends. I don't know if there was a lot to follow up on that one.
I would have done Young Bucks against the Rock and Roll Express.
I think they should have too, but
I would have 1,000,000% done that. But that might have been also at a time where it was AEW versus NXT, and I'm sure people would have turned the channel if the Rock and Roll Express were actively competing on television in 2019.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. It had been 2019.
Either that or early 2020, because then obviously the pandemic happened and shut shit down.
Gut wrench suplex by Primetime. Is he going to get him? Barely got a 1 count on James Storm.
Beautiful gut wrench move.
Storm. What was that? Okay, Primetime lifted Storm up in the air, and then Daniels did like an STO. Or no, that was like a flatliner, I guess. Kind of. Oh, Daniels taunting Storm as he's punching him between the ropes, saying, "Hurt my shoulder." Okay, so Daniel's taking it personally, saying like, "You hurt me on purpose."
Very interesting. They're the bad guys now. They're all bad.
That's an important character development there.
Right, and even TNA saying this is a very different side of Daniels than we are used to seeing.
I really wish both teams weren't wearing black.
Yeah, why do we got to do that? America's Most Wanted never wears black. Why are they wearing black?
I don't know. What do they usually wear? Blue?
They wear blue a lot.
Blue is a lot, yeah. Duck under. Got to roll up 1, 2. No, Daniels kicks out at 2. Jawbreaker. That will stop Daniels a little bit. He may have a little goatee, but that's not going to be enough cushion for his chin. There's the STO on Storm after he decks Harrison.
The little goatee.
Harrison's pissed. He's like, "Come on, man. Let me in. You got to tag me in, man." That's my partner. Here's Primetime. Legally gets the tag in. And then they are going to just slam Storm to the mat. Scoop and a slam. Skipper, or excuse me, Primetime, scoop slamming his own partner Daniels onto Storm. He gets a 2 count.
He's got to get a tag.
Skipper snapmare. Kick to the upper back.
Sure, that felt great.
Skipper going for another cover. Gets a 2 count. Forearms by Skipper on the mat. Now he's ramming the back of his head like a cat fight.
I was going to say, what the heck?
Rubbing his forearm in the face. That would piss me off, dude. If I was on the mat and you're rubbing your forearm in my face, I'd lose my shit. I would break kayfabe. Like, dude, stop fucking doing that.
No, I like the forearm thing. It is a wicked dirty move.
I fucking hate that. I'd be like, seriously, dude, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face. I feel like, you know what, that's why I feel like I couldn't be a wrestler. Like, I know we're acting, but like, if you fucking So you stiff me and you catch me on the wrong day, I'll go off script and I'll be regulated to dark or main event for the rest of my life. Moonsault there by Daniels gets a 2 count.
Split leg moonsault only got him so far.
Well, it's not technically a split leg moonsault.
I know.
But I don't know how else you would describe it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still kind of is, but it's not, you know.
Don West is impressed that James Storm is just hanging in there, considering he's been double teamed now for several minutes. Chris Harris, all he can do is just aggressively look while standing on the apron. But he got punched by Skipper. Now he's going past Rudy Charles.
Wow.
But Rudy Charles, he grabbed him by the waist and is now managing to somehow keep Chris Harris in the corner.
I was having crazy.
Chris Harris is at least 260. Solid muscle. Rudy Charles is probably a $160, no muscles. And he was able to keep him in the corner.
I was I had a crazy thought because this match seems very chaotic compared to their other matches.
I think that kind of shows you like they want to win. You know?
Right,
like they're
right.
desperate.
But like, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't think this is going to happen necessarily, but it wouldn't surprise me if this one ends up being a draw and we have to have one more match.
Dallas, don't fucking say that, because what is the point of a best of 3 or best of 5?
If it has to be 4.
Yeah, like if we don't like have a finish to the stipulation.
I don't think it'll happen, but it crossed my mind with how chaotic it is.
James Storm with a powerbomb out of the corner. Sunset flip powerbomb out of the corner. Now he's going to try to go to Chris Harris this time. The camera is zooming in on Chris Harris, so that probably means he's going to make the tag.
I would assume.
And...
oh, come on.
Holy shit, James. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Harris gets the hot tag. Left hands for everybody. You get a punch. Hey, Daniels, how you doing? Good. You're going to the ropes, and you're going to get a backdrop. Hey, Primetime, I'm going to duck that. I'm going to hit you in the back of the head, and then I'm going to do the catatonic. No, I lied. Full Nelson slam, though. Oh, hi, Daniels. You're going to get an over-the-shoulder power slam. So I watched Bulldog match today. And 1, 2, and he kicked out. Just like somebody would do to Bulldog anyway. So that fits the move.
Or Schwip coming back. Nope. Slap. Check.
Chop.
Punch. Chop.
Chop.
Nope. Oh. Heart attack.
Uh-oh. Daniel's trying to fight out of it. Daniel's looking like a child having a tantrum. And he got clotheslined by Harris. Heart attacks. Prime time. Breaks the cover. Just in time for prime time. Gotta love Ryan. Oh, Matrix.
to duck that.
Oh, he didn't duck that clothesline by Harris, though. Jeez.
No. He popped back up and got nailed.
All right, now he's going for the jackhammer? No, Daniels makes a save. Punch from behind. Skipper. He's going to go for a vertical suplex. Daniels on top rope. That means a crossbody probably. Yep, not great, but hit it. 1, 2, kick out by Harris. Is that what they call it, the primetime suplex?
I've never heard them say that before, but yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. James Storm punch on the top turnbuckle. Are they doing the Power and Glory move here? Daniels is doing a Hurricane Rana. It's usually a superplex. And then Skipper's walking the ropes, and he's going to do a leg drop. Okay, so it's not the Power and Glory move that I was thinking. 1, 2, kick out. Oof. All right. Well, we're getting some good near falls here. I'll give them that.
Yeah, we are. And the crowd in the front's all like...
Well, I feel like they want Triple X to win.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Which is weird.
Buckshot?
Oh, buckshot there? No. Spear. That was a tackle.
Whoa.
He held him in the air for like 2 seconds on that. That wasn't bad. Oh, duck. Oh, that was a nice super kick right on the face of Daniels. Again, if Daniels had a beard, it probably wouldn't hurt that much. But he's got only a little tiny goatee, so that's gonna hurt. Oh, they're gonna go for the death sentence. We find the defendants guilty. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, Daniels headbutts out of it. Nice. Chris Harris, though, just stands there. Crossbody. He's got a cover 1, 2. Skipper makes the save. Oh, Storm punches Skipper right in the face. And, the referee goes down, it looks like, but Storm and Skipper fall to the floor. Now Rudy's checking on the guys not in the match, because, that's what we do.
Oh.
Daniels sends Harris into the referee. Rudy Charles is unconscious. Oh, Daniels going for Angel's Wings. Oh, he's struggling. Who's this?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's the Naturals. Powder to the face by Stevens to Daniels.
Wait. Powder to Harris now.
So they don't want either one. Oh, no.
Oh,
Double
chair
shot.
shots.
Oh, hey, Rudy. Oh, there's the belt. Dallas, you suck.
I fucking knew it, dude. I fucking knew it.
You suck.
A no contest, but
you know what you do? Does Vince Russo should come out and be like 3-way dance?
Yeah. 3-way dance, September 8th. Fucking book that.
Book it.
I guess there's no number one contender.
That is good logic for a heel, but he's forgetting the part where they can just make it a 3. So
wait, the championship committee, who's just supposed to be observing, is out here.
Has no power. You call them jerks, that ain't right. Shut your mouth, punk. You tell him, Larry. Dallas, do you not have any notes during the show? I just noticed this.
No.
Really?
The pay-per-views we usually don't anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're going to be barred from ringside. We will find a number one contender. I like the idea of a 3-way a lot more now. So next week, so it sounds like it's going to be an Impact match. Yeah, we are. Friday and Impact, dude. That's smart. Okay, I like that.
You know what? That's fine. Okay, I kind of feel pissed off that if I bought this for $10, that I'm not getting a conclusive finish, and I'm getting that on a free TV show.
Right. What the hell?
But that was going to make me watch the TV show.
Why does BG James have 2 black eyes?
That's a great question.
It's not paint, is it? It looks like black eyes to me. Oh, no, that's definitely black eye. Right?
Or is it like a strip over his nose that just went under his eyes, too?
No, it looks like it goes up high.
Come on, camera guy. Zoom in on BG James' face.
He'll talk in a second.
Get it. Got it. Good.
Conan doing this. If you have a certain look, or if someone likes you, then you kind of get your way a little bit more. Talking about being in the wolf pack. Look at that. He's basically saying, well, Ron Killings won the title twice. You reversed the decision twice. Now we got Dusty on our side. You suspend him. So Conan's basically thinking that that Russo is against them. Oh, shit, dude. He's hype.
Yeah, it's not a strip. It's not over the bridge of his nose. So that's under his eyes. So he has 2 black eyes.
Vince Russo, you will not forget what happens tonight.
You see, now, the Conan promo there, I kind of just don't agree with because, yeah, he's part of the Wolfpack, but, he was, the 5th lead of that group. He wasn't. He was not the attraction of that group. There's no way.
Well,
You have
who's in it?
Nash. You have Nash. You have fucking Sting. Randy Savage was part of the Wolfpack.
We got Eric Young, Johnny Devine, and Scott D'Amore in this match against Conan and BG James. I hate to say this, but I feel like when Eric Young and Johnny Devine are the team, you know they're not winning.
They're not winning. Yeah.
They're not the A team of Team Canada. They're the B team.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if they're going to lose, I wouldn't have Bobby Roode in that. You protect Bobby Roode. There's no reason. I mean, I guess he could be in it and not take the pin, but Johnny Devine, if they are losing, Devine's taking the pin, though, right?
Yeah, probably.
Beware.
3 Live Crew. This is the one I like.
Beware. Know somebody. Beware. 3 Live Crew.
I think it is.
What is?
I'm trying to. I think this is the version of the song I like. Maybe it's not. I did like the passion that Conan put into that promo, though. And here he is again.
Well, he is very good at passionate racial discrimination type of promos.
Well, sometimes he's got a good point, man.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of the time it's true.
Right.
I just don't think the Wolfpack part of that, where he was like, I was part of the biggest group or whatever. And it's like, yeah, you were, but you were like the 5th lead of it. You weren't the main guy. Although, if his argument was he was part of that group and then I got fucked over after, yeah. I mean, I guess he did, but.
Not 1, not 2,
Still
but
have
the 3
jobs like
Live
6
Crew.
years.
We are at 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 55 seconds.
Or 42 minutes and 38 seconds left in the show, which, by the way, is your average runtime for an Impact episode. So we basically have an Impact episode left.
Yeah.
It's a great way to looking at it.
With significantly less matches. Oh my God. Scott D'Amore takes off the jacket and he's got towels around his neck ready to fight.
His neck's broken.
The fact that Scott D'Amore has a match with Conan and BG James right now is really funny.
Dusty's got to come back, though, right? He's got to.
I was hoping that he'd buy a ticket and sit in the front row or something.
Oh, give me a break. What? Oh, the crowd is the third man?
Yeah, because they're firmly with Conan and BG James. And why is Ron Killings not happen to be their third man?
That's a great question.
Wow.
Maybe. Oh, what is? Oh,
wait.
Ready? We're doing like a pendulum.
Ron Killings is in the main event. That's why.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. What
Damn
if
it.
I want them to do like a recreation of the Bash at the Beach and have like Dusty Rhodes or like Jim Duggan come down, and then Don West or like Mike Tenay can be like, oh, he's here to help 3 Live Crew. Then Don West be like, what side is he on? And then they turn Canada. Be great. Canadian. Surfboard submission, but Conan's not going to make Eric Young submit. Okay, he's just not going to do it. Divine into okay, oversold the rolling lariat clothesline. Did Divine? Conan tagging in BG James. Is Conan hurt? What is that? He like, hunched over. Is BG checking on? I think Conan might be hurt.
Fuck. Oh man. Well, let's see. He's going to the apron, so we can't even see if he can walk on it.
Yeah, I think he's hurt.
He's looking like, oh shit, dude.
He might be okay. You know, the thing about Conan too is like, so we're in 2004. Within like what, a year, his hip is like just not. He can't do anything wrestling wise, right?
Why does he pretty much stop within like a year or so?
I think so, because when he comes and forms a group in like 2 years, it's mainly just as a mouthpiece.
And he doesn't wrestle, I don't think, does he?
Right. So I wondered just how abrupt is it? Like, oh hey, by the way, I need double hip replacement or whatever it was.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. But don't you worry, he's still going to take pile drivers in 2021.
That was sick. That was sick. I was not expecting that. And he took it great. Yeah, that was shit. That was nuts.
Okay, got a fucking headlock in. Not really much to say here, guys. No indie notes, no regular notes, and a headlock. Excellent combination.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't check.
Oh, you're slacking. See, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and just be like, hey.
Well, here's the thing. All right, with Road Dogg, and by Road Dogg I mean BG James, he pretty much like not ever does anything in terms of like indies, unless he's with his fucking Billy Gunn.
I feel like
Yeah,
BG James at this time I could see him also working at like Kmart. I don't know why. I don't think he needs
maybe
to. I just picture that.
I'm losing my mind here because apparently Conan, he's like wrestling in 2008, 2009, 2010.
Whoa.
Conan,
really?
What the fuck? Conan wrestled July 1st?
Oh, I don't think that was like, I think that's probably like a bullshit thing.
It was in AAA.
Well, there you go.
That's fucking weird. I don't know.
Was it a 6-man?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's always the case in Canada. Or Mexico.
In Canada.
In Mexico. Canada's on the mind.
AAA in Canada. That's right. It should be on the mind because they're the best. Elbow off the top by Eric Young after Divine, I think, just dropped like a knee. Get to 2 count.
Huh. Okay, so I'm looking at Conan's thing here. It looks like Conan's last TNA match is Destination X 2006.
Okay. Well, that adds up with what you're saying then.
Yeah. So there's that.
The third man's coming into play, Bob, as the crowd cheers.
What am I doing? All right. There are really no indie notes here, which is just really frustrating because I want these guys to have work. That way I can say it. They're just not. Johnny Devine, did he do anything? I'm going to say no. And of course, he didn't. So that's fun. All right, cool. So there's nothing in this match. Fantastic. And I mean, honestly, I'm not really interested in this match because it's fucking BG James. I just don't care.
I know, isn't that bad?
I really don't care.
So current day, let's talk BG James current day, where he talks about how awful AEW is, and then the next week he's like, I don't know why they won't hire me. I've been begging for a job.
Well, again, I mean, what can you say about that? I understand being like, constructive criticism, but
there's a difference between constructive and being like, wow, I really fucking hate that.
Or like, yeah, completely insulting.
Yeah.
The thing. And then he's like, oh, I see things that I don't like that I could like change. And it's like, dude, I don't know if I think maybe he's praising himself a little bit too much for like the NXT stuff. Because like somebody was like, they weren't even having the lights on during a NXT or SmackDown or something. Like the lights were off for like 2 years. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then when he was on the creative team for SmackDown, the main angle there was like Shinsuke low blowing AJ Styles all the time.
Oh my God.
So it's like, is that really the avenue we want to go down? Probably not. PG James, just always able to kick out at two.
Now, reminder, as we've seen here, Conan has not been in the ring again since we think he potentially did something.
He might have hurt himself, like, legit.
I'm curious if he's going to get back in or not. And if he does, how is he going to look?
I don't know. Okay, cool. All right, so looks like I got some notes for the main event at least. So that's good. They're both down. Double stereo clothesline. Who's gonna make the tag? Probably not BG James if Conan cannot move. Well, Conan, he's hopping around. Oh, there he goes. Conan. He doesn't have a limp or nothing. Drops Divine.
I feel like he's trying not to move a lot, though. Okay, there we go. Okay.
I think he's all right.
Yeah,
Double leg slam on Young out of the corner.
The true test. Is he going to hit the Rolling Thunder?
I don't know.
He's kind of. I feel like he's moving slower though, but he doesn't have a limp. I don't know, man. This is hard to say. If anything, he's not injured. He maybe just tweaked it and it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Because like he's not really moving that much.
The crowd's standing up for what? I fucking Dusty.
I fucking dude.
I knew it.
Oh, did you see that pussy hit? Scott D'Amore tapped Conan on the back with the flag.
It's a hockey stick. This is a disqualification, right? Because Dusty's not supposed to be there.
Well, the ref doesn't see it, so.
You serious? The referee was right there.
I know.
Now Dusty's just gonna leave, and that's okay. Get out of here. Are they pump handle slam on Divine, which I called it. Is he gonna pin him? 1, 2. That's stupid.
And Dusty's leaving, dude. He's still suspended.
Now, here's the thing. Russo's done this before, where he's been like, "You can't do that. Disqualification."
Oh,
okay. Here we go. Reverse the decision. Yeah, dude. Andrew Thomas, come here. Go ahead. Virus pit. Hey, Dusty was out here. Dusty Rose. And Andrew Thomas was like, "What? I didn't see you."
Oh. He's reversed the decision, and the winner is Team Canada.
Continuity. I love continuity. This is not the first time this has happened. What the fuck are we talking about? He literally did this 2 months ago to Ron Killings, and we're saying that this is the first time this has happened? Oh,
wait, Dusty's in the truck. Russo's out there. What is he saying? Why are you doing this, Dusty? You're taking the business one way, and after 35 years, I'm taking it a different way. He says, this is not over. Don't show up to Impact Friday. Don't show up, and Dusty drives away.
He's literally going to drive to Florida right now. That is inferior. Okay, so continuity, and then they immediately eliminate the continuity because today's like, this is the first, I can't remember a time Vince has done it. He did it to fucking Ron Killings and gave the belt back to Jeff Jarrett. After the referee,
we had to wait for that, though, didn't we?
Yeah, that but it still happened.
I know.
It's unbelievable. Go to TNAWrestling.com for all your information. Yeah.
TNAWrestling.com. Oh, the Academy at the Asylum.
What the hell does that mean? Are they moving it because no one goes to these gut checks or whatever?
It must be.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett will be on Impact.
Wow.
So
Jeff
Jeff Hardy.
Hardy. Triple X.
Triple X.
And America's Most Wanted.
NW. Sudden death match. What a surprise. Sabisco laying down the law. Naturals are barred from ringside.
Let's talk about next Wednesday. Exclusively on pay-per-view. I like the Shark Boy mask in the crowd. I need that.
I thought somebody was going to walk into the scene the way the camera was moving over to the right.
I know. So Sonjay and Petey Williams. That should be good.
That should be all right.
Shark Boy mask. Okay, that is not the kind of Shark Boy I wanted, but... Sonny Siaki and Eric Watts. To face Abyss and Baby Bear Alex Shelley. Okay, I cannot find a Shark Boy mask for sale on eBay. 2 weeks away. A date with fate. Or do they call it something else?
I'd call it the Battle of the Jeffs. And then I'd have Jeff Hammond be the referee.
The biggest match of Jarrett's career and the biggest match of Hardy's career.
Is it the biggest match of Jeff Jarrett's career? I don't know. And I don't even know if it's the biggest match in Jeff Hardy's career. Because I feel like that ladder match with Undertaker on Raw was bigger than this.
Monty Brown here, the alpha male. Scott Hudson. Your stupidity is only rivaled by the sheer ignorance of Vince Russo. Scott?
I feel ready. I look ready. Monty Brown says he is ready for the shot. Two pin lights.
To the brilliance of the blazing sun itself. He's not in the office politics. Serengeti legislation. Kill or be killed. Hunt or be hunted. Survival of the fittest. And you're looking at the fittest. He just keeps going. Whoever wins between Jarrett and Hardy, he doesn't care. Uh-oh.
What? The 9th? What's on the 9th? Did he mess up the date?
Yeah, I think he did. What Kid Kash said last week is right. There's a lot of politics around here, which is kind of funny because he's kind of the boss.
Yes.
You know who's standing in your way, Monty? One man.
Jeff Hardy.
Charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. He's the one who has your shot, and you know it.
See, if I'm Jeff Jarrett, I'd rather wrestle Jeff Hardy than Monty Brown.
He's trying to be friends with him, so he doesn't have to fight him at all.
Yeah, but I feel like he's promising him a title match if he takes out Jeff Hardy.
You look like a liar. You smell like a liar. And the alpha male doesn't trust you one little bit. I don't trust one little solitary human being in this building tonight, let alone in the wrestling business. Also, Vince Russo is our common enemy.
Pick your poison and good luck tonight.
I don't know about poisons, and I don't know about picking. Pounce! Period!
God,
That's
just put the title on Monty Brown. What is the point of all of this if Monty Brown isn't the champion?
Bobby's gonna hit the
It's so
Pounce!
infuriating.
Let's go!
Just give him the title. Who cares? Just give him the title. You know what? Since we know who's in the main event, I'll just give you the indie notes.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Now, since we have a video package here. Kid Kash, he worked the weekend in Puerto Rico. On August 20th, he defeated Diabolical at WWC's 31st anniversary show, Night 2. And then the next night on August 21st, Kid Kash won the WWC Junior Heavyweight Championship when he defeated Maniac on Night 3 of the 31st anniversary. And then on August 23rd, which would be Night 4 of the 31st anniversary, Kid Kash retained the WWC Junior Heavyweight title when he defeated Diabolical. So, congratulations to Kid Kash for being the WWC Junior Heavyweight Champion. We'll see how long that lasts. But
I'm very excited about him.
Yep. Well, guess what? Kid Kash was in Puerto Rico, and that means that Dallas was also in Puerto Rico.
Oh.
And he worked the same night. So on August 20th, Dallas defeated Eric Alexander on Night 2 of the 31st anniversary show for WWC. And then on August 21st, Dallas lost to El Calabero Negro for Night 3. And then on August 23rd, Night 4 of the 31st anniversary show, Chicky Star defeated Dallas.
Chicky Star.
Yeah. So I don't know who Chicky Star is. Is that somebody that I know?
No, I just think it's a funny
no.
name.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
It's not
AJ
as good
Styles.
What's our favorite guy's name? Mr. Oh my God, why am I forgetting it? The Hawaiian guy.
Wasn't it like Mr. Fitness or something like that?
Mr. Fitness. I thought it was Mr. Fitness something else. Damn it. Anyway, go ahead.
The Hawaiian guy. So AJ Styles was in that 3PW 4-way elimination that he lost at Daniels. That was on August 21st. But the night before, on August 20th, for NWA No Limits Wrestling in Rock Island, Illinois, CM Punk defeated AJ Styles in a best 2 out of 3 falls match, in a match that went 25 minutes and 45 seconds.
Whoa.
Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure I've heard, maybe I've said it before, but AJ and Punk don't get along.
Oh, really?
That's what I've heard, I feel like. So that's interesting that they...
Mr. Spa Fitness.
There we go. You got it. Mr. Spa Fitness.
The Alpha Male come out. Kid Kash and Dallas just came out, and here comes the Alpha Male.
A future TNA World Champion.
Better be.
Just wasn't ready. That's so.
I have a confession, and Bob kind of already knows, but I had this itch to like watch WWE CW, and it was strictly because I want to see Marcus Corvan's debut. Now, since I'm a completionist, I was like, well, I might as well watch from the beginning. Now he doesn't debut for like a year.
Right? Yeah, it's like early 07.
Yeah, I should probably just watch that episode and call it a day, but. Or I'm not sure if I'm ever
Probably
going to
should
get to
just
it.
watch that episode and call it a day. That's funny. Instead, you know what's gonna happen, dude? You're gonna watch. You've watched it from the beginning. You're gonna get to the Marcus Corvone debut, and then you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm actually pretty attached to the CM Punk Chavo Guerrero feud, so I think I'm just gonna watch the entire run.
See, the thing is that there is some good stuff.
There is.
Even throughout the whole run, I'd
Sure.
say there's some good stuff.
Yeah.
A
lot of guys today went through ECW. Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, like a lot of guys like started off on the ECW thing.
That's right.
Which is what I would have kept that going forever. Or like what NXT, you know what I mean? Like that WWE ECW was basically a feeder system similar to NXT.
I feel like the problem is that it was called ECW and it was not.
And that's exactly the problem.
And that's why it was like, yeah, we should probably just stop this.
It is 1,000,000% the problem. I remember tuning into that first episode and fucking the zombie came out. And I was like, it's cooked.
But I do think that the zombie situation here, as Jeff Hardy makes his
that was for sci-fi. It wasn't for...
Well, okay, for sci-fi as well. But also, it was like a 2-minute squash match. It's not like he was like a featured character. So like...
Yeah.
Now, that's all people like talk about, but like watching it back, it was like, I don't think that should have been made as big of a deal as it was.
I remember for me watching it, I was like, you know what? I mean, I still watched it because, you know, Kurt Angle was on eventually and stuff or whatever, but I knew it was not going to be what I wanted it to be as soon as that happened. I remember I remember there was a memorable moment too. I think it was Lashley and Hardcore Holly in a cage, or no. Was it Hardcore Holly or Umaga? The cage like tipped over?
Umaga and Lashley, I think.
Lashley. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that.
When I remember when like Hardcore Holly and RVD do the Extreme Rules match and he slices his back open. Yeah. Like that stuff I can't forget.
Yeah, that was gross.
But so watching the first, I know this is not an ECW show, but they're still doing entrances, guys. So, but I'm watching it and it's like, it just feels too much like, okay, we had some hardcore matches, and yes, we have some ECW guys. But then it's like, oh, John Cena and Edge are also here.
Yeah.
And I was like, Well,
at one point, it's like ECW SmackDown. Like, it's like SmackDown dudes on there, too. Like, all the time.
But Edge and John Cena stuff, I was like, you know, do I want to watch this? Like, do I want to keep doing this? Because I want to watch this weird ECW. I don't want to watch Raw.
Yeah.
And by the way, Edge and John Cena have a great feud, but
oh, absolutely, good matches too. Absolutely. I remember, and I know I've talked about this too, but ECW, I was really excited for Zack Ryder against Christian for the ECW title.
Oh my god!
And I was like, dude, Zack Ryder's gonna win it. It just makes sense. And then he didn't, and I was pissed.
Crazy stuff, man. This 6-man match is about to get started. Dallas and Kid Kash are arguing who's going to start with Styles. It looks like he's going to give Kid Kash that shot. We are at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 25 seconds into this show.
Also known as about just over 16 minutes left in the show. So this match is probably going to get about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing because when that Monty Brown promo was happening, there was like 24 minutes in the show. So all of that took 9 minutes.
Between the highlight package and the interview and stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going right at it. Mike Posey does not want that. No close fist. You guys need to break it up. These guys hate each other. Kid Kash hates the politics. It's just brutal all around, man. Everyone hates each other.
I'm surprised there wasn't any more Kid Kash interview quotes where he's like, this is bullshit.
Not yet. Tune into our next episode and find out.
Ron Killing's now tagged in. He's humping him, and he does a running power slam to Kid Kash. Kash bailing to the floor. He is not going to deal with this. Dallas gets clotheslined by all 3 men to the floor. And then Monty Brown gets punched off the apron, and then he hits his face on the railing. And he got heckled by a guy wearing a white hat. Stereo slingshot cross bodies to the floor. They're all check on each other. You good, man? Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, thank God. Hardy's covered in... So the glow paint he's got on looks really nice in the dark. But like by itself right now, yeah, it looks like baby poop.
Yeah. That's all right. It's kind of like gold dust colors.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Just a shittier looking color.
Speaking of, we haven't seen Dustin Rhodes here in TNA in a while. He came in, did like a match, and then he's gone.
He wrestled Jarrett, and he briefly teamed with like El Leon for
Yeah. And
2
then he
weeks.
revealed he was the reason we found out it was Apollo,
Right.
which we all knew.
We haven't seen Apollo, but didn't he choose like Puerto Rico or something?
I don't know if he did have a choice. I think that was the problem. I think
Yeah,
it's because
it was probably strongly suggested to him like you better stay in Puerto Rico.
yeah, because that has to go into the politics of like WWC didn't like that they were working with some. It was like a or IWA, whatever it was. It was like all politics
Puerto
stuff.
Rico, yeah. Yeah, I love wrestling politics. You know, wrestling just takes shit way too seriously. Because like, remember you were saying, this was like months ago at this point, but like WWE pulled Al Snow from a match against Ron Killings because there's a show in New Jersey in front of 250 fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are we serious? Why we do?
Yep.
He's the tough enough trainer. Like, he wasn't even really wrestling.
You know, so weird.
So stupid.
Killing switched up his hairstyle today, I'm noticing.
Is it more of like a...
It's more like cornrows, like back, instead of like... He used to have them kind of hanging down more.
Yeah.
Monty Brown gets tagged in, goes right after Killings.
Stomping away on the former K-Quick. Rams him into Dallas's boot. Also known as Shadow.
Shadow.
I don't know, man. If I was at a Texas independent show and they introduced a wrestler named Shadow and then Dallas came out, I don't think I'd be like, what? This guy's named Shadow?
Yeah. Ducks that clothesline, comes back with a heel kick.
Unless he dressed different.
Maybe he's got a black mask and black body outfit on.
Yeah, something, yeah.
I don't know. Shadow.
Okay, let's come out the
Ducks the clothesline again. Comes that crossbody. Monty Brown catches him, of course, and then he hits that fall away slam.
Sack shit. Only gets a 2 count because Ron Killings is just too strong. That's true. Monty Brown and Ron Killings do have history.
Mm-hmm. Back to the basics.
The IRS special, the Mike Rotunda. And he's getting help from good old Dallas on the floor. But Ron Killings, he is not going to submit. I don't know the last time I saw somebody win with an abdominal stretch. I'm going to go with maybe never.
Yeah, probably never. Maybe even like 1955 or something.
Yeah, but even then, it probably took like 45 minutes for the guy to submit.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a cramp.
Do you say the claw? Oh, no, he's holding the pants. I thought he added a claw in there. Trained by Killer Kowalski.
Remember that one time? Well, I guess we weren't even friends yet, but I think you were at the show. But Slick Ragnar Brown against Homicide, and Homicide tickled Slick Ragnar Brown.
Oh, my God.
Do you remember that?
I don't know if I... You know what? Maybe I do.
It's at the... it was at the American Wolves Motor City Machine Gun show. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay, maybe I do remember that.
I was so disappointed because Slick Ragnar Brown literally laughed like a schoolgirl when he tickled her. And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Ridiculous.
I was so mad.
Dallas Irish Whip Stage 8. Oh,
you didn't catch him?
Board. There we go. He got him.
Recovered. Oh, Jeff Hardy drop kicks him anyway. Come on, man. Oh, AJ gets a 2 count. And he decks Kid Kash.
Oh,
big dude. Holy crap. Big Daddy Dallas here. Jeez, big boot stomping away on AJ. Oh, press slam. He's got him up in the air, and he's going to drive him over the top rope.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm Lance Hoyt. Dallas. Lance Archer. Scoop, and another slam to AJ. And now he's going to help Kid Kash with a standing moonsault. He does. And then he's going to cover him 1, 2. AJ kicks out at 2. You know what? Dallas is another guy that I didn't really realize how long he's in TNA for. He's there for a while.
Yeah, he stays around for a bit.
There's a period of time where he does absolutely nothing, but he is still there for like 5 years.
That's so crazy.
Kid Kash going for his surfboard.
Oh,
can he get him?
I just think about how that feels on his fucking.
I don't
legs.
even want to think about it, man. Because
Austin put me in this once, dude. It fucking hurts.
I bet, dude.
Oh,
No, dude, my
God,
bet. I'd be tapping. I'd be like, dude, this is not worth it. I'm getting paid $400 tapping out, man.
Well, so this is as much Styles help kind of trying to hold himself as it is Kid Kash doing.
Oh,
it.
sure, yeah. But I'm sure. Oh, then he's.
Oh my God.
My calves and my thighs would be on fire.
Well, and when he's got the arms, dude, your shoulders.
Ugh.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Just thinking about it, I need a nap.
Yeah,
Man.
it's not a good move. You got to take a nap after this.
Oh, that was a vicious looking backbreaker. And Monty Brown gets tagged in. Into the ropes, Styles, double clothesline. Kid Kash just being the instigator, shoving Jeff Hardy. I'm sure that's going to be an Impact match eventually. And I wouldn't hate it. Monty Brown doing a Scott Steiner impersonation, doing some push-ups while choking AJ Styles. AJ trying to fight back with some strikes to the midsection. But Monty Brown clubs him over the back and says, stop it.
Knock it off.
Right hands against the ropes. Just pounce him. Pounce him out of the ring. Float over. Drop kick by AJ.
That's right. The impromptu moves.
Not choreographed. Not talked out backstage.
Oh, he thinks about him on the spot. Holy shit. Monty Brown just chuck Styles across the ring. Come on, Monty. Hit the pout. Let's go.
Did he just say, are you not entertained?
I don't know. Did he?
I don't know.
Look how he sneakily got the boot on Styles.
And Mike Posey's not even looking.
Tags in Kid Kash.
AJ firing away on Kid Kash. They have a heated feud going on right now. Kid Kash with vertical suplex, like inside out slam there. Why would Kid Kash go for the cover knowing that the referee is not going to immediately see it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Come on, AJ. Trading right hands here.
Oh, kicked him right in the nuts, and Posey just casually looks at Monty Brown to not call the DQ. He did it again. He looked at Dallas that time as AJ freaking low-blowed Cash. Now Posey's like, what happened?
Double clothesline.
They're both laid out. Both of their nut sacks are in vain.
Oh my God.
Well, that's true. Ron Killings is ready for a tag. Who's going to get the tag, Killings or Hardy?
Gotta be Hardy. I gotta be wrapping this up, right?
Well, Looks like you're right. Here comes Jeff Hardy. Ducks the big boot. Kicks Dallas with like a spin mule kick. Monty Brown, though, he's throwing right hands that are not hitting, but that's okay. Sleeper hold, like, neck breaker thing there by Jeff Hardy. Kid Kash sending Hardy into the corner. Whisper in the wind by Jeff Hardy. Could that be it? No, because Dallas has got to come in, and there's an STO. And by STO, I mean a fucking flatliner. By the way, keep on messing that up. Uh-oh. Kid Kash double underhook. Drops Jeff Hardy over his knee with a shoulder breaker. Style springboard. Reverse DDT. Plants Kid Kash. But Dallas is up.
What's going to happen next? Anything is possible.
Oh, what the? He just spun him down on the mat chest first. That was scissor kick by Ron Killings. Monty Brown cuts him off. And he's going for the alpha bomb. What? Is he going to just do it? No, what the hell?
What is going on, dude? Flying forearm.
Yeah. Killings got out of his styles. The springboard flying forearm. Well, Jeff Hardy's on the apron. Not anymore because he got decked off by Kash. Kash gets tossed to the floor. Whoa.
Oh, my God, just slam him down.
This is kind of getting sloppy with all these tosses that don't look the safest. Is he really going to do this to Dallas? Oh, he got him. Is he going to pin Dallas? 1, 2.
Oh, wow.
Well, I guess if you're going to eat the fall, I guess Dallas would have to do it, but I didn't really think that through. Did he just say that? Why did he have to announce him as the number 1 contender? What difference does that make? Oh, Jeff Jarrett's in there.
Oh, there you go.
Get him, Jeff.
Found out why, baby.
You're not going to beat me for the NWA World title. Are you nuts? Monty Brown's up. Is he going to help Jarrett, or is he going to save Hardy? Monty Brown shoves Jarrett
Monty Brown
away,
just throws him out.
And yeah, he wants to beat up Jeff Hardy. They can't agree to beat up the same guy? Are you kidding me? Here we go. Tuck under.
It's like he said, Hardy's your enemy and not me.
Look at Jeff Hardy fighting back against 2 of the top heels in the company, even though Monty Brown really is a babyface. Jarrett chop blocks Hardy. Here comes Monty Brown.
Pounce!
Oh, and he even went lower. Oh, that was devastating. That's such a good move, the Pounce. Jeff Jarrett going for the figure 4. Ain't I great?
Ain't I great?
What is he telling Monty Brown to do? He's locking it in.
The figure 4 on Hardy. And then Monty Brown's just kicking him.
Is Hardy going to tap?
No, he's just going to keep getting beat up. Yeah, there we go. And then here we go. Explosion can be seen on these channels.
All right, Dallas. Well, what do you think of that episode?
I think overall it wasn't bad. I mean, I think I liked it.
This is a rarity where Dallas is not concrete on his answer.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I think I'm just, like, ready to get to some really good shit. But, you know what? I'm sorry. This is just true. I do kind of think the 3 Life Crew Team Canada match really was killing my vibe.
Oh, God, yeah.
But you know what? I did like everything else on the show. Eric Watts being under the La Parka outfit was hilarious, and like I'm glad we're going to be wrapping that up.
I thought the best part was La Parka's reaction. He came out. He was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. The first match was good. Kazarian Michael Shane versus La Park and Psicosis. Really enjoyed that. Number 1 contender match was good. And the main event I thought was a lot of fun too. You know what? Thumbs up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a mild thumbs up as well.
Hey, sometimes that's all we need is a mild one to get us through. We finally are just finishing up. Here we go, copyright. There we go. So we just talked through all the explosion things, which I think we tried to read off on one episode, and it was a mess.
It was not the greatest decision. But as to Mike Tenay noted, there are a few people that we know that will be competing on Impact, which would be like, I believe you said like Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy are for sure going to be on that show. And then we're also going to get the sudden death match.
Dude, that's awesome for Impact. They need to put stuff like that on Impact more.
I'm telling you right now, Dallas, if we watch this Impact show and the sudden death match is a fucking 10-minute draw and then no one wins, even with the judges.
No, the judges have to.
Fucking pissed, dude.
No, the judges I think will definitely they'll get it. I think we're going to be good. One way or another. I'm not sure how good, but I think it's going to happen. I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you feel good about it. So, we know that Jarrett will be in action, so will Jeff Hardy, and then that sudden death match. I don't think we know anything else.
No, I don't think so.
So, all right. Well, I mean, do you have anything else, or are you good?
I don't think so, man. I think that pretty much covers it for this week. I have no other exciting notes or anything. I know these some of these pay-per-view shows that it's not the same feeling as we have had in the past, but we are going to talk about plenty of fun stuff, I'm sure, on our next episode covering Impact, which I'm always really looking forward to. And we talked about in our last episode, we pretty much know in 2 weeks it is our final weekly pay-per-view on September the 8th. And that is a huge deal. And will our format switch up a little bit? Probably. Because we're going to be watching just Impacts.
That's right.
And we'll be doing news and notes. Maybe I'll try to incorporate them more into the show again. Maybe it'll only be every other week that we talk about major news. I don't know. I guess it depends what happens. We will see what happens when that time comes, because the newsletter may be written differently. There may be less to talk about. I have no idea.
That's right. We also should probably note that they did hype up matches for the next Wednesday show. So on September 1st, Eric Watts and Siaki will be teaming up to take on Abyss and Shelley, with the stipulation that if Watts and Siaki win, then anybody that is under Goldilocks' control, which would be Shark Boy and D-Ray, they will be freed. There will also be a TNA X Division Championship match. Petey Williams defending against Sonjay Dutt is what we are aware of currently for that. So, all right. Well, I think it's time for us to move it along and then get ready to head to the Impact Zone. So join us in just a mere 2 days for another edition of Impact, as the road to a date with fate inches closer.
Oh, yeah.
Until then, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line Podcast.
Hail Sabin! Hail Sabin!